Have you ever looked into your dog's eyes and wondered, am I unintentionally hurting their feelings? It's shocking, but the truth is, most of us are doing things every day that upset our dogs, and we don't even realize it. Dogs might not speak our language, but they feel everything. Our tone, body language, and even our energy. They may not understand our words, but their emotional intelligence is off the charts. So what are we doing wrong? In this video, we're going to uncover 5 surprising things that could be hurting your dog's feelings, and what you can do about it. You'll be shocked by how simple changes can lead to a deeper bond with your furry friend. Let's get into it. 1. Ignoring them emotionally. When we're stressed or upset, it's easy to become emotionally checked out and distant. But what you may not realize is that your dog picks up on every little signal you give off. Even if you're physically present, your dog can feel when you're emotionally unavailable. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to their humans' moods and body language. When you go quiet, avoid eye contact, or sigh heavily, your dog doesn't understand that you're just having a bad day. Instead, they think, I did something wrong. Research shows that dogs can read human facial expressions, just like we can. They even process emotions using the left side of their brain, similar to us. So, when you emotionally withdraw, it's not just about your mood. It feels like rejection to your dog. The next time you're feeling down, don't shut your dog out. Even a few soft words or a gentle touch can make a world of difference to them. It may seem small, but it will reassure them that everything is okay. Just because we're not verbally communicating with them doesn't mean they're not paying attention to us. Dogs watch our every move, reading our faces and behaviors constantly. So, if you're emotionally distant or irritated, your dog feels it. Try to stay engaged with them, even during tough times. That little bit of connection will go a long way in maintaining their emotional health. 2. Inconsistent rules and mixed messages. We've all been guilty of being inconsistent with our dogs. One day, jumping on the couch is allowed, and the next day, it's an instant scolding. Or perhaps, one day, you let your dog jump up to greet you, and the next day, it's considered bad behavior. To us, these moments seem like no big deal, but for your dog, they can be incredibly confusing. Inconsistency creates stress, and dogs thrive on routine and clear expectations. They want to know what's expected of them and how to make you happy. When the rules keep changing, your dog's anxiety increases. They don't know what will set you off. In their mind, they're asking, why is my human upset about something today that made them happy yesterday? Consistency in rules provides your dog with emotional safety. It helps them feel secure, calm, and confident in knowing what is and isn't okay. So, the next time you set a rule, stick to it. Your dog will feel much more comfortable and less anxious, knowing exactly what behavior is expected. This consistency not only makes your dog feel more secure, but it also makes training easier. Clear rules and structure help your dog understand what they can and can't do, making it easier for them to behave appropriately. The more predictable the environment, the less anxious your dog will feel. So, be consistent in how you interact with your dog, and watch how they thrive. 3. Rushing walks or skipping them entirely. To you, a walk might feel like just another task to check off your list. But to your dog, it's the highlight of their day. Walks are more than just exercise. They're an opportunity for dogs to relax, explore, and mentally reset. Dogs experience the world primarily through their sense of smell. While we have about 5 million scent receptors, dogs have over 200 million. Every sniff tells them a story, whether it's who passed by, when they were there, or what mood they were in. It's their version of scrolling social media, catching up on the neighborhood gossip. When we rush them along or constantly tug on the leash, it's like snatching a phone away from someone in the middle of their favorite post. It disrupts their natural rhythm and frustrates them. A slow, leisurely walk where they're allowed to sniff and explore at their own pace is far more satisfying and mentally fulfilling. Let your dog take their time on walks. It's not just about the physical exercise. It's about giving them the mental space to unwind and engage with the world around them. Skipping walks entirely can also be harmful. Dogs need their walks not only for physical exercise, but for their mental health. If you're skipping walks or cutting them short due to your schedule, your dog can start feeling anxious and unsettled. Walks provide routine and structure, which are essential for a dog's well-being. So, if you can, make it a priority to fit in regular walks to keep both you and your dog happy. 4. Yelling or using harsh tones. Many dog owners think raising their voice shows authority, but in reality, it often signals danger to your dog. Dogs are highly sensitive to tone, and they interpret a sudden or harsh voice as a threat. Even if your dog doesn't fully understand the word you're saying, they can pick up on the emotion behind your tone. When you yell, it triggers a stress response in your dog, elevating their cortisol levels, the stress hormone. Over time, this can cause anxiety and make them more reactive, not less. Yelling doesn't help your dog learn faster. It just creates fear and confusion. When a dog is yelled at repeatedly, they start associating your voice with unpredictability. Instead of building trust, yelling undermines it. Calm, firm communication is far more effective in teaching your dog. It's important to set boundaries, but doing so with patience and positive reinforcement will foster trust and a healthier emotional connection. The strongest relationships with dogs are built on safety, not fear. A calm voice not only helps reduce anxiety, but also strengthens the bond you share with your dog. Positive reinforcement and consistent praise, when done correctly, can motivate your dog to behave in the desired way without resorting to harsh tones. Dogs are more likely to learn when they feel safe and loved. So, try using a calm and encouraging tone. It will not only teach your dog better, but also strengthen your relationship with them. 5. Not allowing them to be who they are. This is the most common mistake dog owners make without even realizing it. Every dog has their own unique personality. Some dogs are naturally affectionate, while others prefer their own space. Some thrive in busy environments, while others get anxious in crowds. But too often, we try to change our dogs to fit our ideal version of what they should be. This emotional suppression is one of the biggest hidden causes of behavior problems. A curious dog is constantly told to sit still. A shy dog is forced into crowded dog parks. A playful dog is scolded for having too much energy. Canine psychologists refer to this as emotional suppression, and it's unfair to the dog. Dogs need to be allowed to express themselves, whether it's through play, exploration, or seeking affection. When we accept and work with their natural instincts, the bond between you and your dog becomes stronger. You don't just have a pet, you have a true partner. When we suppress our dog's natural personality, it leads to frustration, and that frustration can often be misinterpreted as bad behavior. The reality is, the behavior problems stem from an unfulfilled emotional need. Allowing your dog to be who they are, with all their quirks and individuality, will lead to a more harmonious relationship. So, next time your dog displays a behavior you don't quite understand, remember to embrace it and let them express themselves in their own unique way. There you have it, 5 things you might be doing that hurt your dog's feelings without even realizing it. It's not about being perfect, but about being mindful of how your actions and behaviors affect your dog emotionally. By being consistent, gentle, and understanding, you'll foster a deeper, more trusting relationship with your furry friend. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your fellow dog lovers, and subscribe for more insights on how to be the best pet owner possible. Thank you for watching. And remember, your dog's heart is just as sensitive as theirs. Be kind to it. I shall see you in the next video.